Now, here are some highlights of a recent Phil Harvey conversation with Beach Boy Mike Love and Dean Torrence from Jan and Dean.
Thanks, Wink. Mike and Dean have teamed up with their friends Paul Revere, The Association, and the Beach Boys for some refreshing renditions of many memorable hits from the past on a cassette called Rock and Roll City.
All the leaves are brown and the sky is gray. I've been for a walk on a winter's day. I'd be sick and woe if I was in LA. California dreaming on such a winter's day.
Mike, I think one of the most interesting things about this project is the way it's being marketed. It's not going to be available in record stores, right?
That's right. It's the first album ever produced exclusively for Radio Shack. And that's not to say that we won't have a single off the album coming out through more usual distribution channels, because we intend to do that. And some of these songs will show up in different configurations in the future, different places. But for now, Rock and Roll City, Dean and I are sort of spearheading this project, which we hope will blossom into the entire history of rock and roll, involving many, many guest artists and so on. But for now, this particular package, Rock and Roll City, is only available and heard for the first time and produced for Radio Shack.
Dean, do you perform any more with Jan?
Well, we toured, in fact, we did not do any touring after his accident in the late 60s for almost 12 years. And then we had an opportunity to work with the Beach Boys after our movie, Dead Man's Curve. We found that we were still recognized and still appreciated. So we put it back together for 3 consecutive summers. And summer of '81 was by far our best summer that we had ever had.
In Hollywood with Mike Love and Dean Torrence, this is Phil Harvey.